All right, welcome to the latest edition of Driving Perilously. Turning on the radio and talking about whatever comes on. This is a first for the channel for this series. This episode involves starting the vehicle. All right, very interesting. So today I got a new battery and a tune-up, I think. Yeah, I guess it was a tune-up. It was quite unexpected. I thought that I needed a transmission. Certain words you hear and you think, oh my gosh, I need a new car because I need a whatever. So I thought I needed a car because I thought I needed a transmission. But the mechanic said, we're going to try this, see if it fixes the problem. And I just believe that it did. We'll find out. I've only been driving it 10 minutes since I got it fixed. But the reason I am talking about all that is because I noticed an inconsistency in my feelings. For the longest time, I was mad that my car needed a new transmission, which, probably doesn't turn out to be true. And so I was prepared to have to buy a new car. And when I, quote, had to buy a new car, I didn't want to spend all that money. But contradictorily, when I did just spend a little bit of money, $389 rather than $3,800 or $6,000 or $10,000, $389 is a lot less than those numbers, right? So I noticed my inconsistent version of events that I can't really quite reconcile in my mind. So my goal is supposedly spend the least amount of money possible to have a car and go around and go wherever I want, whenever I want. Spend the least amount of money possible. Two things I care about, other than cost, that would be reliability. But of course that is also part of the cost if you have to get stuck everywhere. So reliability. And I want an air conditioner. I want an air conditioner because I live in sunny South Florida, and I want a radio and a CD player. So radio, CD player, air conditioner, and get wherever I'm going cheapest as possible. That's really all I care about. And I can't find any car dealers or people selling cars who work under that criteria. They're like, well, I have a 1987 blah blah blah, isn't that worth this much? Like, I don't know, I don't care. Well, it has this many thousand miles on it, and and it has leather seats. It's like, people don't listen. And when you do talk and they do hear you, they don't change their mindset to go with what they heard you say. It's like, I want the cheapest car possible that will go wherever I want to go, wherever and whenever, reliable, with a CD player, a radio, and an air conditioner. That's it. Oh, and I don't want anybody to have smoke in it. If it smells like mildew or if it smells like smoke or something. So, okay, it's got to not smell, which most cars do not. It doesn't. It's got to not smell. Most cars don't. It's got to have an air conditioner. Most cars do. It's got to have a radio and CD player, and cars of a certain age have those things. Newer cars don't, but we're not talking about newer cars because we're talking about cheap, right? So that's all I care about. But I can't find anybody who works that way. They're like, oh, well, let me fix up this car and then I'll sell it to you. No, I don't care. I want to get the cheapest car possible. Okay, so that was my thought. But just now, when I paid $389 rather than bought a new car for thousands of dollars, the cheapest one at CarMax was $14,000. I've seen cars for like $7,000. This guy who fixed this car had a car that he was going to sell for $3,500. Really old, junky, and of course, I say I don't care about those things. So anyway, the moral of the story is we have these issues in our heads, we have these solutions in our heads, and we have these rules in our heads that don't really exist, right? Like, I need a car. Well, that's really my I don't need a car. It's just that I need a car. So, I've got that decided. Then I've got those must-haves that I've decided. And so I paid $389 and I've got all those things, right? But in my mind, my emotions, I wish I had traded it in and got a different car. So, how can I reconcile the fact that I got what I was looking for $389 rather than thousands of dollars, right? But I'm unhappy. So I am chalking up another set of evidence, another point of evidence to go with what Scott Adams says. He's the creator of Dilbert, and he has a YouTube channel where he talks about current events. And I'm going to add another example of him being right. We don't have reasons and come up with our solutions and our way we do things. We have a way we already want to do things, and then we take the reasons and make them fit it. Because if I really just cared about money and air conditioner and CD player and not smell and radio, then I just got all that for $389. So I should be ecstatic. Instead of having a car from 2001 and paying $3,500 for it and having all those things, I just paid $389, not $3,300. 10 times different. So I should be 10 times happier, right? Right? Okay. So my goal for today is to be happy that I spent that money instead of 10 times more or 20 times more. All right, so let's turn on the radio at 8.5 minutes and see what we get. Anybody want to guess why I'm doing this double sunglass thing? It's probably not the reason you think. All right, let's see what we got. That's pretty. Don't know what it is, but it's pretty. Oh.